Rudyard Kipling's The Cat Who Walked by Himself, illustrated by Teresa O and read by Angelie, and posted on Alison Perry YouTube channel, which was my birth name. Hear and attend and listen, for this befell, and be happened, and became and was. O my best beloved, when the tame animals were wild. The dog was wild, the horse was wild, the cow was wild, and the sheep was wild, and the pig was wild as wild could be. And they walked in the wet wild woods by their wild lones. But the wildest of all the wild animals was the cat. He walked by himself, and all places were alike to him. Of course the man was wild too. He was dreadfully wild. He didn't even begin to be tamed till he met the woman, and she told him that she did not like living in his wild ways. She picked out a nice dry cave, instead of a heap of wet leaves to lie down in, and she strewn clean sand on the floor. And she lit a nice fire of wood at the back of the cave, and she hung a dry, wild horse skin, tail down, across the opening of the cave, and she said, "Wipe your feet, dear, when you come in, and now we'll keep house." There's the skin with the tail. Yes. It's the sandy floor. That night, best beloved, they ate wild sheep roasted on the hot stones and flavoured with wild garlic and wild pepper and wild duck stuffed with wild rice and wild fenugreek and wild coriander and marrow bones of wild oxen and wild cherries with wild grenadillos. Then the man went to sleep in front of the fire, ever so happy. But the woman sat up, combing her hair. She took the bone of the shoulder of mutton, the big flat blade bone, and she looked at the wonderful marks on it, and she threw more wood on the fire, and she made a magic. She made a magic. She made the first singing magic in the world. They've got paintings. They're picking berries. Man has spear. A man can kill the meat. A woman has her crafty ways. And she turns all the wild fruits and berries and meats and bones and leaves and skins. I'm sure the man also did the skinning. Out in the wet wild woods, all of the animals gathered together where they could see the light of the fire a long way off, and they wondered what it meant. When the wild horse stamped with its wild foot and said, "O my friends, and O my enemies, why have the man and the woman made the great light in the great cave, and what harm will it do to us?" See, they can see that cave. And they're wondering, look at that skin hanging up there. And it's like, ooh, that was a skin from a horse, so I'm not sure. There's the cat, there's the dog, butterflies. Wild Dog lifted his wild nose and smelled the smell of the roast mutton and said, "I will go up and see and look and say, for I think it is good. Cat, come with me." "Nenny," said the cat, "I am the cat who walks by himself, and all places are alike to me. I will not come." "Then we can never be friends again," said Wild Dog, and he trotted off to the cave. But when he had gone a little way, the cat said to himself, "All places are alike to me. Why should I not go to and see and look and come away at my own liking?" Well, that's the end of the first chapter, so I'll leave it there. Thank you.